As a collective, you're undergoing great changes. Some worship these changes for they see only what they think will be good for them individually. And that is just part of the message that the Pleiadians gave to me the other day. So I was very, very surprised when several weeks ago I began to receive messages from galactic teams and collectives. I wasn't used to that, but then I wasn't used to talking to angels and ascended masters about 20 years ago. So I accepted this message, and I had gotten one from the Telosians and then the Arcturians, and I knew that I was going to hear from the Pleiadians, and I did. And so I want you to, I took some dictation, and I want to read you their message. But first of all, I want to introduce myself. I am a spiritual channel. My name is Blake Cahoon. That's a Cahoon. And I am in charge of the Angelic Path, along with the angels and ascended masters of the Divine Guidance Team. Sometimes I think they run the show more than I do. But yeah, it's an exciting time, and I really I love the new energetics that are coming in. I know that there's a lot of chaos out there, and I'll talk more about that later. But it's a good time to really start going in and reflect about your life, especially here at the end of the year, a very chaotic year. And I'm being told that there is going to be more light and love come 2026. So if you're in 2026 while you're listening to this and watching this, then you'll have to let us know in the comments below how the year is shaping up for you. But let's go ahead and talk about the Pleiadians. They are a collective out in the Seven Sisters Pleiadian star group, and they're out in that neck of the woods. And so I had to look up some of these things, and the Pleiadians have been. I'm really honored because I have been told that the Pleiadians don't have a tendency to talk with a lot of channels, and so I'm very honored that they chose me to be a spokesman, because there are many for the Pleiadians. And I know that everybody's messages are different because of the filters of the individual channel. I try to be as pure as possible, and that's why I take dictation and just get the message down on paper so that I'm not channeling it through, although I channel it through all the time too, verbally. But yeah, it's a very interesting message that reflects the times that we currently live in. So without further ado, let's go ahead and tell you what this message is, and I will read it to you. Yes, she has asked about us, and here we are, or a small group of us, for we are many. We come to help your world as well as others in your evolution or ascension process. They have in parentheses tomato tomato. It is slightly different. You are meant to grow individually, lifetime to lifetime, and as a collective. As a collective, you are undergoing great changes and challenges. Some worship these changes for they see only what they think will be good for them individually, while others fear them. They believe their world will be destroyed and fear the future. What camp do you fall into? It is a trick question, for nothing in your world is as simple as black and white. Indeed, not only are there many shades of gray, but every other color and variation of that color is available in your world. What color will you choose? The choice is yours, for while you are not unique individually, for you are of the many, The power of living on this planet you call Earth is one of the power of freedom to choose. You have the free will to make your mark in this world any way you desire. Yes, we know there is great restrictions of freedoms in many parts of your world and in individual lives. Yet this truth remains that through belief, words, and deeds, you create your reality. While there's much more for us to speak on this subject, and we have, and we will, we ask you this as we let our newest channel and scribe get on with her day. What reality would you like to live in? What reality would you want to live in? What choices will you make in order to live in that reality? How brave will you allow yourself to be? What shadows will you poke at and bring into the light so they can dissipate, allowing you to live in the light rather than the darkness? You see, by simply asking and acting on these simple, and we didn't say easy, questions, you can begin to shift towards what you truly desire for your life. The choice is yours. Stay where you are or choose differently. The choice is always yours. Until next time, your friends, the Pleidians. And that's it. That's the message that I got, and that's the message they wanted to give to everybody. I'm being told right now, as I'm speaking, that the team will be giving me more messages. We're trying to do sort of a faceless right now, just to see. We're just kind of experimenting with this and seeing if me not being on camera is going to help the subscriber rate. So if you like these kind of messages, please subscribe, like, and comment. It really does help us. We have quite a few things going on at the Angelic Path. In November, on November 21st, we have a live channeling event. We're planning on starting the Team Speaks show again, and which was very popular back in the day, where we have more channeled messages coming through on a different platform than Zoom. And Anna wants to say hello. She just came in. And so we have, I want to let you know about this thing that I have, that the team and I sat down, because one of the things that y'all had asked during the live channeling events was, how do we deal with all the chaos? So I said to the team, so how do we deal with all the chaos? And they came back with 20 bullet points and channeled information to me. And then we expanded on that information. And then we presented all this information as 20 bullet points that really, they're good tools. They're good bullet points and good ways for you to deal with the chaos. And we have put together a worksheet called, I think, How to Deal with Chaos or something to that effect. I named it something, What to Do in Times of Chaos. Thank you very much. They just told me. And so that worksheet is on sale for $7. It's a digital download, PDF type thing. And you can find that in our website, The Angelic Path. So check that out. If you haven't received it already, we have a free Working with Angels guide. You just have to go in there and buy it. It's free, so it's a digital download. That's how we're dealing with some of the tariff issues and the chaos on that sort of thing going on. We're doing a lot of digital stuff. And I'm going to be working on a chaos workbook, and that will be on demand. And then from there, we're going to offer a workshop utilizing the workbook so that we can move through this next few years in a manner that is less chaotic to us on an individual layer. And when we work on ourselves, the team is reminding me, if we work on ourselves, then it becomes much easier to work on a collective. So, okay, I'm going to wrap this one up. I want to say thank you very much. Got lots of YouTube videos planned, and I will be on camera and off camera. And until next time, many blessings.